Hi guys, welcome back to what might be the last episode of Resident Evil Village. I sold a few things. I sold my shotgun. So apparently this is a semi-automatic shotgun, so my punches a little bit more power. And then yeah, that's kind of all I bought. Dookie said his goodbye. Hopefully, we don't die. I didn't fully upgrade my Magnum, so hopefully it's fine. Also, the game was a little
out of my way.
No. Should probably use this then. At least until we get to her, and then we can like... Nope. Oh, hi, you coming down the stairs quite quickly, sir. God.
I gotta keep going.
Okay, I think this is the part where I should probably have this equipped now. What is this?
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter.
I think the fuck not.
Is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What?
It's still Rose.
My power is leaving me.
Rose!
Ayo.
Miranda!
That's not what I wanted.
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything.
Get her now!
Chris? I don't think that's the end of it. Ooh. Yeah, I did not think so.
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you tried to take it away from me.
I know.
I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled!
Oh no.
Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
You fulfilled
Oh no, I got
purpose.
BAM!
You disposed of my false children and awakened the glory.
BAM! I got one left.
Now, please do not worry for the Rose. I
Bam!
assure you I'll provide
Oh god, that's not anymore.
her with truth.
Oh god! Oh yeah. BAM!
You understand the level of
BAM!
Let me get away.
how can you deny me?
BAM!
Well, can't you realize
Bam.
Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
BAM!
Feel the dark god's wrath!
Oh god, oh god. Oh no.
Now, Mr. Winters, I
Bam.
think it's time you left.
Oh god. No, I don't want to be near that.
The hell I will.
Die, die,
Bye.
die, die, die.
In the face. No, no, no. Cut.
To ensure I never see your face.
Did I do it? Ow.
My daughter! My
Well. Looks like the tables have turned. Oh.
Rose! It's all right, Rose.
This kid's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life. Uh-oh. I'm dying, though. Oh. Ethan. Tap.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up.
I can know. Oh no.
Chris,
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move.
Disintegrating. Oh no.
Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey. You tell yourself. Now, come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Rose!
Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us.
Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Great.
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
Wow, okay. I was not aware that it ends so quickly. I don't know what I thought. Probably would have just made the last episode 2 hours long instead. My bad. This animation is so cool looking. So this is like Rose part of the story.
And the fish king appeared. One handful I approached an iron steed.
This one's Heisenberg,
Adorned with gold.
right?
And I cried when I found
Mother Miranda.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
hello, my tears. Because of you.
The credits. Hello, Rose.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon, it's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon.
She's all grown up now. Oh, that's cute. Look at her little shoot. Logo. Emblem, symbol, whatever.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday.
No.
Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Who's that? And she obviously knows him.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
Okay.
Stand down. We can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
I mean, he made a joke.
You're
Not a
not
good
like
one.
him, you know?
I know.
What was that in the distance? Father's story is now done. Yes. $11, a little over 11 hours. Huh. Hey, you. Hey, I have figures, challenges. Ooh. In order to receive. Yep. Village of Shadows full version. There's a full version? Oh. Ooh, that's... that one. Why not? Alright, well that was the end of Resident Evil Village. Village. Let up! Oh, yo. Oh, yo. This was a pretty good game. I do think that I kind of liked 7 just a little bit more as far as like story goes, just a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I think this game has a lot of Resident Evil 7, obviously, because we're continuing the story from number 7 with Ethan and Mia. Also has a lot of 4 in it, like that giant tank at the end, man. What was that about? And I'm playing as Chris. That was just like overkill. Could you imagine Ethan having all that? No. But it was just kind of like, I think Heisenberg had the biggest chunk of the game compared to the other characters. Like, I thought Lady Dimitrescu had a very short, like, story. Like, we didn't really go through a whole lot. I couldn't even go back to the castle to go find other stuff, which was pretty upsetting because I didn't know. Otherwise, I probably would have done some more exploring. But that also just means, how does that make any sense? Because you're able to go back to the other lords' places and get their treasures or whatever's in there after the fact. So it doesn't really make sense why I can't go back to the castle. That, and it's just like, well, like, I mean, I think that's just us hyping it for so long. But yeah, her story was pretty short. And then, you know, the whole experiments thing, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, and then being in Viento's place was super short too. Even though I kind of got lost a little bit, but you know, that's just me. If I had not gotten lost, probably would have been a lot shorter. But like, that was short. Like, we had a little bit there. I mean, that baby. Oh, no. I won't do that. Disgusting. Now I'm like deciding whether I want to have kids now after that. So, congrats, Resident Evil. Rose was a little bit longer. I thought that was kind of cool, though. Seeing him as a giant fishy fish, and yeah, I think there was a little bit more to that. I don't know if it was like starting off as like small segments, like Lady Dimitrescu, and then Beneviento was like kind of small, and then Morose was like a little bit bigger. And then you get to Heisenberg, which was like the biggest part of it. I think took up majority of the game, because I mean, his factory is ginormous. I don't know how anybody found anything in there, because the map was just as confusing as exploring to begin with. For some reason my mouse was not working, so I couldn't just like move the map up and down, side to side, like it wants me to. I had the same issue with Cyberpunk, and I don't know what's wrong, and I can't rebind the keys as far as moving the map goes, so I don't know, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole moral of the story is that there was just a lot of experimenting. I guess it was like Lady Miranda and her student from Umbrella Corp, or who developed Umbrella Corp, they were like buddies, and then he wanted to do one thing and she just wanted to bring back Evelyn. She had died of the Spanish flu, so he went off doing his own testing, found like a virus, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff, and then he kind of went hand in hand with her a little bit, and she was using that to get experiments to find the perfect body to house Evelyn in, and it so happened it had to be Ethan's daughter, which not sorry, maybe they explained it, I don't remember if they explained how she even discovered Rose to begin with. Maybe she'd been following like Ethan and Mia in like the background, because I guess to some extent she did like pretend to be Mia to get to Rose. Like, you know how they mentioned, though, like she faked the corpse of Mia and blah 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 and all that sort of stuff. So maybe she'd been following them for long periods of time. Maybe she'd followed them since right after the whole thing in Louisiana with the Baker family in Resident Evil 7. So maybe that's what it is. I don't exactly know. Maybe they mentioned that and I just forgot. You know, there's a lot of story from the little notes thing. What else is there? I want to make sure I get as much as I can with what I can think of. Yeah, so then there was Rose somehow became the perfect body to house Evelyn in. But I guess, again, I don't know if they mentioned this or I just can't remember. But the whole thing with like Ethan and Mia, I can't remember. Did they have a kid? Or no, not did they have a kid. She was not pregnant before she had got infected with the mold, right? Right? Or was that like after the fact? Did she get pregnant? Because it's like Ethan died basically at the beginning of Resident Evil 7. And was dead the entire time. Unbeknownst to any of us. So it's like how they have a kid? I mean, I guess. His body was just able to kind of stay alive. But since he was dead, I guess that explains why he just felt so like, you know, kind of off, distant, not necessarily like having these emotions. Because I feel like if he did live and he was alive, then like he'd probably reason a little bit more, be like, oh well, you know, I could probably use Heisenberg for all this stuff, get rid of Miranda since she's the big person that we need to deal with, and then we can deal with Heisenberg or something and blah blah blah. But Ethan was very just like no, which I guess he kind of was in the last game too, a little cold, just a little bit, because he was always just like, this is what I want, this is what I'm gonna do, and blah 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 blah. Didn't really take into account a whole lot of feelings. He was just like one goal. So I don't know, maybe that's the thing. Today you'd heard a lot about like, oh, I didn't really like Ethan as a character because he's just like meh, he just no emotions, no like really strong feelings or anything. But I mean, if he is dead, who has feelings to begin with at this point? Yeah. Let's see what else. And then Miranda was just kind of short because I thought I'd have at least like an hour of this. I didn't realize that was the end of it. Otherwise, I would have just, again, like I said, put that on with the other episode, which was like an hour and a half. I would have just stuck on the other half an hour, made it like 2 hours long instead. But that's unfortunate for me. So apologies on that front. I was not aware it'd be that short. I thought we'd have a little bit longer since she is, again, she's like the main person we were supposed to deal with because she took Rose to begin with. But apparently not. I do not know. Yeah, let's see. Graphics were pretty good. I think some of the like mold, you know, the kind of like branches, whatever, like especially in the distance, are just kind of like, not the biggest fan. But some of them that were like close and stuff like that were super like detailed, super nice. I liked it a lot. The atmosphere is crazy, and then like the lighting, especially like when it's sunset, sunrise, that sort of thing, is pretty cool too. Yeah, as far as story goes, again, it's kind of like you go here, you go here, and you fight until you get to the big one, which didn't really, I feel like Heisenberg felt more like the biggest boss battle out of them all compared to Miranda. Sound effects, ugh. Very stock like sound effects. Some of them are just like, okay, that's fine. But you know, I'm not here to fully criticize, but I still like the game. I think I wish, even though, you know, it gives me Resident Evil 4, and I love Resident Evil 4. I love the whole, like, first person type of thing, too. So, that's, you know, up for interpretation if you like it or not. But also, I just wish, like, I liked how they were just like, you kill these, experiments, you get stuff out of it, you know, very like Resident Evil 4, that type of thing. You can make it overkill at some point. But I really missed the like little chests or like storage boxes like they did in Resident Evil 7, like throughout the Baker house, where you would have like these save rooms, which I guess was like Duke in a way. Or pretty much was Duke, which, you know, you could buy all the ammo and stuff like that. But like, I wish that they had the storage box so that I could store stuff that I wasn't using at the time, come back to it, and then like switch things out. Very much like Resident Evil, like the 7th, where I could switch things out. Just because I kept running out of space, especially if I'm trying to kill animals so I can get more food, and I run out of space. That's not cool. That and the ammo was just not combined. Like, can we not just combine the ammo? It was like, that was just annoying. As far, even the first aid, which I guess, you know, they're bottles. You can't just smash the whole thing together. Like, give me a jug. Let me upgrade to a jug. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so that kind of got a little frustrating. Yeah, but really, the center, my homeboy, Dookie, really sold it for me. I love Dookie. He's great. Yeah, so I'm guessing he was, like, one of the, like, failed experiments. They didn't even like mention him at all, which I'm kind of shocked about. We didn't really know much about his backstory either, but based on our little interactions with him, seems like a nice dude. I'd be friends with him. He helped me out and always make sure that Ethan was safe and all that sort of stuff. Gave him all the stuff he needed. So I think he was like probably one of the villagers who just got sucked into becoming an experiment, and then he failed, and then this was the result. But again, like I said, he didn't really want to do evil, so when Ethan came, he was more than willing to help him. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. There wasn't like anything on Duke, but you know, who knows? Maybe in the next one we might see Duke again. I don't know, maybe not, but you know, we're getting Rose, I guess, for the next Resident Evil, so I'm interested to see what that's like. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because we're at like 41 minutes. I'll cut like the first like 5 minutes off anyway, but you know, it's fine. But thanks so much for watching. I'm actually going to play another game. It's like, I think, completely different. It's by Square Enix, I think. Like during, I think the 1st of June, because you know it's Pride Month. I think it was the 1st, but they had it like 100% off. It was like free, so I think I'll play that next. So yeah. Also, I saw that Square Enix is also doing a Guardians of the Galaxy. It feels very similar to the Telltale one, just a little bit, except there's combat, like actual combat. So we'll see. I definitely want to try and play that if I can. That comes out in October though, but then I want to play that anyway. You guys got any recommendations for games? You should leave those below. If you're new here, you should hit the subscribe button, hit the like. Also, if you like this 40-ish minute video, and yeah, yeah, you got any games recommend, leave them below. I might play them. Otherwise, I've got other videos that I filmed in the past, like before the pinkish hair. So if you see some of those go up, I didn't like dye my hair back all of a sudden. Those are just old videos that had been recorded and I had not uploaded yet, so just be aware of that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Guys, I love you. Bye bye.